Hello, viewers all over the world. So today I'm taking my time because of some of my clients to do this video. A lot of demolitions happen in Lagos State last year, this year, and I've seen a lot of comments, a lot of hate speech going all around. And let me remind you, demolition is not only in Lagos State. And I don't think there's any government that is so wicked to just want to demolish for the fun of it. Fine, we're in a country where you carry out an activity for the benefit and the good of the community, and yet they don't actually go in line with the reason why they are carrying out that particular action. But that aside, sorry for those that lost their properties, their money, and the rest. But the truth is, you brought a property from an Omonile. Yes, most of these properties were gotten from Omonile. You didn't do rectification. Most of these properties from Omonile and from families and from villages, they carry just most of them village decision, most of them court judgment. In 2024, in 2023, as a smart investor, what I advise my clients: when you buy a property, the title of the property regardless, do your own survey, do your own search out that property. That you are buying a property from a real estate company does not guarantee that that property is a genuine property alone, just based on the company you are buying from, or based on the person that is referring you. I will always advise you, go and do rectification, go and carry out your search. By the time you do your search and they say, okay, this property is genuine, then what title is the property carrying? Then you come. If the property is carrying maybe a court judgment, or maybe can be that is not freehold, the government have not excised that portion of land, and you want that property, what do? You get a surveyor. Surveyors map out the place you want to buy. If it is something that is rectifiable, they will tell you. You start the process of rectification. If it's going to come out, they will tell you, and if not, they will not. They will also tell you, so you draw your hand away from that property. Okay, the property is free of every other thing I am trying to say. You bought the genuine property. Thank you. You did your survey in your name. You did consent in your name. And if it is something you cannot do consent on, then you have to rectify that land to do consent on it, to do a perfect title on it. Not because you have all the money to spend, but because the property is valuable to you as an investor, and you must do right by that property. Okay, you built a house years ago and you are seeing the changes every day. Let's use Lagos as an example. Lagos is an ever-growing economy, and definitely there are going to be development, there are going to be different rules and regulations that will come from the government. And let me also remind you, apart from God our creator, every other land is owned by the government. Hope we know that too. Yes, every land is owned by the government. If the government is interested in your land today, that there's something they saw that they are interested in, the highest they can do is compensate you. That's if you have good titles backing that property. Else, they will evict you and nothing will happen. It is not wickedness. It is something we all know, unless we just want to live in denial. Then back to our topic. I have clients that bought properties and I will tell them, this property you bought, please, sir, please ma, go and do survey the land yourself in your name. Then let's go and do rectification. Let's go and do perfect title on this on this property. You will not tell me, hey, the property already has C of O now. Who says a property that has C of O cannot have another title that carries your name? You can do a consent on that land. Yes, that it carries a C of O does not mean you cannot consent your own portion of that land, so that it will have two titles and it makes it a better and a more appreciating property for you, the new buyer, to sell when you want to sell. Because a property that already carries a certificate of occupancy cannot be changed. it will carry that person, the name of that person that originally did that certificate of occupancy. So you as a new buyer, the thing you are supposed to do is to consent your apartment, consent your land, so that you know that you have secured that land. Because the worst thing that can happen to you right now, with all the demolition going on, you still fall victim of buying rubbish. You still fall victim of being misled. Then also I saw videos of people saying, don't buy a property close to the canal. No, you can buy a plot of land close to the canal, because every government have a setback. The setback from the road, there is a setback. From the express road, there is a setback. From the community road, there is a setback. From the canal, there are laid down setbacks between 20 to 30 meters away or 10 meters away from the canal. If you are not going against those things, you can build the last plot of land on any street, on any town that is close to a canal. Yes, you can build that plot. It is when you go against the laid down setbacks that your building will be affected. Then it now comes to building approval. You know, a lot of people, the building approval gotten from the land and housing office are actually not what they are building today. You see a landowner or a house owner will tell the contractor, do it like this. You're already deviating from what is on the paper that was approved. Then tomorrow they come and demolish that house. You will not say government they are bad. They are not bad. You went against the approved layout of that building. You cannot have a building where you already they approve terrace duplex and you are doing an high rise of 2 floors. They will demolish your house. Yes. Because if you want to raise that house, you are supposed to go back and get a consent and get an approval for it. Let them approve it before you can build, before you can go up. You cannot get an approval of 2-story building and you are doing 4-story building. They will demolish your property when the right time come for demolition. They will demolish it. Or maybe you have a property and they approved a property for just a bungalow or just a story building, and you are putting shops in front of the building. They will demolish those shops because it's not part of the approved plan. So these are more reasons why you should do the right thing by your property. If the money spent in purchasing that property is actually painful to you, you will do right by it, because these little things that causes demolitions are not expensive to find out. You cannot buy a property of 70 million naira and something of 10 million naira is making you to lose that property tomorrow. For me, I will call you a careless person, a careless investor, an investor that is not smart. You can invest right and still invest wrongly. Yes, you will not blame the consultant that brought the property to you. No, they've sold the property to you. You know, you've read about property, you've read about the ongoing, everything that is ongoing, and you sat your ass down doing nothing on your property. When tomorrow come and the government sees your property as something that goes against a laid down rule, they will demolish your property. You cannot have a setback of 10 meters or 20 meters away from the road and you are building a property that is just 5 meters away from the road. They will demolish your property and you will not call them wicked, because you know. I have asked a lot of people that come and claim a whole lot of far cry. Did you really think they demolish your property because of wickedness, or you already knew the reason they demolished it? Let's be sincere with ourselves as citizens. We know that most of these demolitions were not wrong. A developer that is building a property and is building on top of the canal, you that is buying it and knows that this thing, here is the canal that passed through this canal I'm saying. It's supposed to pass like this. So where is it? You are still buying the house that is on top of that canal. So who is doing the wrong thing? Is it me? Is it the developer or you? The developer already knew. He's building to sell. You are buying. You saw what you are buying before you paid for it. And you chose to do it. So who would you hold responsible? It's just like using the space of your fence to build another terrace. They will demolish your house, sir. They will demolish your house, ma. Thank you.